Hello, everybody. It's Bama Grits. We're coming to you live from my living room. And I'm here with my beautiful daughter, Tracy. Say hey, Tracy.
Hey, guys.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit today about Young Living essential oils. This is something that Tracy got me involved in with her about 4 years ago, and we've been doing it ever since. So, Tracy, tell us about your experience with Young Living and how you got started in it.
Okay, so my experience started with acid reflux and indigestion. A friend of mine, Tina, she started with Young Living right before I did, and she did her research immediately. And when she realized that I was having some acid reflux and indigestion, she came to me and said, if you will take this peppermint essential oil, and now we only use Young Living because we do have a seed to seal promise, guarantee that it is 100% pure essential oil. But she said if you would take this essential oil, put a couple of drops in your hand, and rub it clockwise on your tummy, which is how your digestive system works, that would help. So I did. I mean, I was hurting. What did it matter? So I did, and about 10 minutes later, it went away. And I was a little perplexed because I was like, how did that happen? And I didn't tell her right at first. I waited a couple of days before I said, oh, hey, by the way, I need in on all that stuff you've got because... yeah, that peppermint stuff worked on my acid reflux and indigestion.
That was kind of like when you got my kit, and I sat here for a couple of weeks, and I was scared to try it, and I finally put it on that wart.
Yes.
And, yeah, okay, I got you.
Yep, it's kind of the same thing.
Right.
So, since then with Young Living, I've learned that we do have a lot of essential oils that help with lots of issues in your everyday and day-to-day lives. But what I have focused on with Young Living is not only do we have essential oils, they're great, but we also have some fantastic supplements, and we also have a fantastic cleaner. So I have focused on making my home toxic free. So this is Thieves Thieves Household Cleaner. And
what does that do?
So I want to tell you a little bit about Thieves and a little about Thieves essential oil, and then we're going to maybe talk about a few of the others if you want to, if we have time. But this is your Thieves household cleaner. I clean everything in my house from this, from my hardwood floors to my glass to my countertops to the lid on the rim of my commode. All you need is a capful. Is
that the one you spray your fruit with too?
You can actually spray your fruit with this.
Yeah.
We do have a fruit cleaner, but you can spray your fruit with this. And yes, I have done that before. And washed it off really well. But the Thieves household cleaner, all you need is one capful to a 32-ounce spray bottle. Okay? And so basically it boils down to you're spending 4 cents per spray bottle. So I have a spray bottle in every bathroom in my home. And I just go to spraying and wiping and cleaning, and it makes it a whole lot easier. I have 3 dogs. And so I don't have to worry about the dogs walking across my floor, because you know your dog's going to walk across your floor every time you mop it. And I don't have to worry about them licking their paws after they have walked across the floor and getting any kind of toxic reactions or of any kind at all. There are a lot of cleaners out there, if you want to do your research, to see that they have lawsuits against them based on the fact that their dogs have gotten sick and died. So I don't have to worry about that with my dogs. So there are other things that I've learned in my home that are toxic that I have done what I call like replace buying, or just kind of switch and ditch. So I've switched my body wash because of some of the ingredients in it. And if you'll go through and read some of the ingredients and the effects they have on your body, you'll realize how toxic some of the stuff that we actually use, that the FDA has said is okay for us to use in small doses, is okay for us. But to be honest with you, I don't want to use any carcinogens that are, even in small doses, going to help link me to any better chances of getting cancer. So I stick with everything non-toxic, and like I said, I've switched and ditched. So we have a laundry detergent, we have shampoo, conditioner, and I mean, out of all honesty, that's the last thing that I've switched. But since I have, I really like it. We've got hand soap, we've got hand lotions, we've got massage oils, we've got everything you would need. So instead of buying everything from Walmart or Kroger or your local Target, I purchase everything from Young Living. And so your first thought probably is, oh, it's expensive. Well, it's really not, because like I said, this is a 22-ounce or 14-ounce bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner. It's $22. if I'm only using a capful per 32 ounces of water, then that's cheaper than your cheapest stuff from the dollar store.
That's
now,
true.
There are times where I may use 2 or 3 more capsules if I'm doing like some heavy degreasing or something around my stove. But for the most part, that completely cleans everything. And let me tell you why I like Thieves Cleaner so much and trust it so well. It all started with Thieves Essential Oil. So there's a history behind this oil right here. And the history is that it was back during the Black Plague days. And so there were a band of gypsies who were perfumists and herbalists, and they knew the products that they could use to rub on their body so that they could go and rob people with the Black Plague. Because, a band of gypsies, they don't keep robbing people. And so they never got sick. And when they got caught, in exchange for some of their penance, the king says, and this, you can Google this, you can look it up, it's a historical fact, but the king says, if you'll tell me what perfumes and herbs that you're using, I'll lessen your sentence. Well, they came up with the ingredients of what's in Thieves. Thieves is a proprietary to Young Living, and it's lemon and rosemary and cinnamon and several other different things, but I get messed up when I get to cinnamon because now I forgot what I was going to say, what else is in there. So, but anyway, Thieves has been proven by Weber College that if you diffuse it in a diffuser, I have one in every room in my house, literally.
And I do too.
One room I have 2. We won't talk about that. It's a problem. But if you will diffuse Thieves in every room in your home, Weber College has proven, that's also on the internet, you can go read it, look it up, that it kills all airborne bacteria and viruses within 20 minutes. So I have a client, I do nails, see, sparkle like diamond.
Your mama taught her to do that.
Yes, she did. But you didn't teach me all you know yet, though.
No, not by
yet.
far.
Not by far. So, but the thing about Thieves is I have a client that's a teacher, and they were trying to do an experiment down the hall, and from a diffuser being diffused in another room, and there was no mold that could grow in the bread. So check that out if you want to. Anyway, Thieves is something I use every day in the salon. We diffuse it, especially during the cold flu season when people come in and get sick, or come in that are sick, because women are going to come in and get their nails done, whether they're sick or not. They don't care. They're going to crawl, sit across from you. You're going to be holding their hand. They're coughing and hacking on their hand. They think they're going to feel better when they get their nails done, even though they're running 104 temperature. So since I've been using Young Living essential oils, and either putting Thieves in our diffuser at the salon and in my house, and also putting Thieves on the bottom of my feet, I've not been sick in almost 5 years. Will be May. In addition to that, or it'll be June. In addition to that, I've not had to go to the doctor for any reason whatsoever. I've not even so much as used an over-the-counter product.
Amen. That's awesome.
For a headache, because I've got other things that I use for a headache.
Oh, is that oils you use for a headache?
I do. I use oils for a headache. This one here is Cobaiba. This works like your Advil. Actually, it's a higher concentration of constituents even than CBD oil. So,
well, what about, a lot of people I've talked to are having hip pain, joint pain, and, when we get old, our bones start aching.
Tell me about it.
Well, you're not there yet.
Yes, I'm there, Mama. I feel the achy.
But tell us a little bit what we can do about all these aches and bony things that plague us when we wake up in the morning.
Okay, so there are 2 things you can do. And this is one of the things that's kind of my new heart these days that I've felt a difference in. But eating.
Oh absolutely.
Gosh. Eating.
We are what we eat.
Is a big deal. Since I have gone gluten-free and dairy-free and soy-free, I cannot begin to tell you how much better my body feels. Now, I've got the body of a volleyball, softball player, so I may be just barely knocking at 50, but I still feel the aches and pains every morning when I get up, just from the rigor of those 2 sports. And so eating has been a big deal for me, and I'm a huge advocate these days. I wasn't at first. I thought it was all a hoax, but it's been a big deal. But in addition to that, I've not really had to use my oils that much. But when I did use my oils that much for pain alternatives or to ease situations where I wouldn't feel so good, I would use things like Deep Relief. Deep Relief has a combination of peppermint, copaiba, and several other, I think it even has Panaway in it, several, wintergreen maybe, several other ingredients that help. It's a roller bottle. So you can just roll it.
Do those feel mentholated? The ones I've used.
It does because it's got the
mentholated,
wintergreen in it, so it is going to have a menthol feel to it.
I love that one you've got next to your hand over there.
This is the Cool Azul.
Yes,
And we have two different kinds
that.
of this one. We have a sports gel and a pain cream,
Mm-hmm.
and both of them are fantastic for all of that. You know, if you've been working out and you got sore, tired muscles, these things are awesome to help you recover faster and keep those muscles from getting stiff and sore.
Okay.
Lemongrass is also another one. It helps with things that get inflamed, and it helps with in that area as well.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. If y'all would like to know anything else about Young Living Essential Oils, you can contact me at Bama Grits. You can find me on Facebook under... Gosh, I'll have to stop and think. It's Sharon Dean Burke. But anyway, just give me a holler, or you can even email me from this video, and I will answer your videos. But for right now, I just want to tell everybody thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all next time.
Talk to you
Have
later.
a blessed
We'll tell
day.
you more about the others next time, so stay tuned.
Right, stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.